Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it may be. I hope you guys are doing well. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's it going, Jackson? How's it going, Aiden? How's it going, Leru, Gita, Club Chemistry, Tempo Tune? New Pokemon expansion has been revealed. Basically like 20 minutes after I woke up, but I was making breakfast and making sure Fufu got fed and all of that good stuff. But we have a new Pokemon expansion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are all done, right? I can just fully buy these out now. How's it going, Kronos? How's it going, Pixel? New Pokemon expansion starts on April 30th, which is 6 days away. What day is that? It's gonna be on a Wednesday. Wednesday, new expansion starts. And I think we have just a couple of days. I have 3 days, today, tomorrow, and Saturday, to actually try and rank up on ranked mode. I might just have to settle for just Masters. You know? I might have to settle for just Masters. Alright, nothing there. We're gonna watch the trailer and talk about all the new stuff. Right? Okay. My Skarmory Magnezone deck got you into Ultra. You don't have the patience to get to Masters. I don't know if I have the patience to get to top 10,000, top 5,000, top 1,000. To be honest with you. All right. Without further ado, should we just hop in? It'll be a pretty quick video recording, I think, once we start this. Let me go studio mode. There's no studio mode for that. Let me see. How do I add this? Okay. I mean, I tried making it. All right, well, I've got it set up for the vertical stream. We'll see if that works out or not. All right, let's go watch the trailer, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go watch the trailer. It's on the vertical stream. It's on everything. You'll get better viewing on the horizontal stream, of course. I'm I'm gonna mute the audio for the background. Let's start the recording and let's start talking about this, yeah? So the newest expansion for Pokemon Pocket has just been revealed, coming April 30th, called Celestial Guardians. Let's check it out. This is definitely going to change the meta. We got the 3 starters: Rowlet, Litten, Popplio, Solgaleo, and Lunala, I think. This is going to be a double pack. Solgaleo EX Stage 2, Alolan Meowth, Alolan Raichu EX. We got Lunala EX, Vulpix Alolan. We got Marowak Alolan, going from fighting to fire. Rare Candy and a Rotom. After this, we're going to go back. Like, we're going to take a look at all these trainers, slow down the video. And then they showed off an immersive trainer at the end, right? All right, we're going to go back. We're going to slow everything down and talk about everything here. Let's start from the end, I guess, and then we'll start from the beginning. Lily, this is our first, if I'm not mistaken, right? This is our first immersive trainer card. Heal 60 damage from one of your stage 2 Pokemon. So obviously this is going to be really good in stage 2 Pokemon decks. 60 HP, that's more than Erica. That's crazy. So let's start from the beginning. We'll try and get all the other Pokemon out of the way. We got Rowlet, Litten, Popplio, the 3 starter Pokemon. I think when I played Sun and Moon, I picked Rowlet, I'm pretty sure. I was the owl kind of starter. And then we have different artwork for them as well. So we have this artwork, and then we have a different one as well. Skill Dive, 10 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, etc. Let's keep on moving. We got the 2-pack expansions. Solgaleo, Stage 2, ability, Rising Road. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. So, theoretically, just a free swap, right? If your front Pokemon is like a Dredagon or a Snorlax or something with a high retreat cost, you can just swap for free and then start swinging in for just 2 Metal Energy, 120 damage, and it's only taking 10 damage back on itself. That's it. It's only going to take 10 damage back with 180 HP. That is crazy. A free swap. No leaf needed. No X speeds needed. No losing energy necessary. You can just swap for free. That's insane, man. That actually seems kind of crazy, not gonna lie. We got Alolan Meowth, Dark, 1 energy, 20 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. We got more confusion Pokemon. Confusion. I'm getting confused myself. We got Alolan Raichu. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So pretty much like the Mythical Island Executor, Alakazam, Glade, etc., so on and so forth. We get to do more damage based off the energy that the opponent has. Seems good. We got Lunala EX. Once during your turn, you may move all psychic energy from one of your benched psychic Pokemon to your active Pokemon. We already know Lunala EX with Giratina is gonna be insanely strong. Ramping up all that psychic energy, being able to move all that psychic energy to your active Pokemon, aka Mewtwo. This is gonna be good in a Mewtwo, Lunala, Giratina deck, just moving all of that energy up to Mewtwo to let him side drive. No Gardevoir necessary, but again, Lunala is a stage 2 EX, so you tell me if you'd rather have Gardevoir or if you'd rather have Lunala with Giratina in your deck. Let me know down below which one you're going to want to favor. We got, let's see, the other basic Pokemon. We're looking at the juicy stuff right now, all right? We're looking at the juicy stuff. We got Alolan Marowak going from fighting to fire. Burning Boomerang, where you get to flip twice, and the attack does 70 damage for each heads. So effectively 140 damage. If at least one of them is heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned as well. And I think burn does... Is it 10 damage or 20 damage? Is it 10 or 20 for the burn? I think it's 20, right? For the burn? Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that. Let's keep on moving up a little bit. Now, this is where things get exciting. Rotom decks, not talking about Rotom decks, just look at the top card of your deck, then you may shuffle your deck. Simple, right? Rare Candy is going to be changing the meta. All right? Rare Candy says, choose one of your basic Pokemon that's in play. If you have a stage 2 card in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, put that card onto the basic Pokemon to evolve it, skipping the stage 1. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn. This is not only saying, this is saying many things, right? You don't even have to play your stage 1 card to go into your stage 2. You just play Rare Candy. You can skip Charmeleon, go into Charizard. Skip Charmeleon, go into Charizard. You're able to... You don't even need a stage 1 card in your hand, do you? Correct me if I'm wrong. You can literally just have basic Charmander in your hand, and then Charizard, and then just use Rare Candy and go into Charizard. That's wild. So you get to free up some card slots, some space like that. It's going to be very good for Charizard. It's going to be good for Rampardos. Gallade, it's going to be good for as well. You know how many times I've never found that stage 1 Pokemon? You don't even... Wow, that's crazy. No, that's actually crazy, though. The new Shining Revelry Charizard might actually be really good now, theoretically speaking. You might not even need a Moltres, and you can just stoke on that new shiny Charizard because of Rare Candy. You're able to get to that stage 2 a lot quicker, and then you can stoke and ramp up your own energy. Skipping a stage 1 seems really crazy because from this wording, you don't even need to have that stage 1 Pokemon card in your deck, I don't think. All you need is a stage 2 in your hand, a Charmander and a Charizard, and you're done. That's it. You don't even need a stage 1. You can take those out of the deck. That's going to be really strong, you know? Surprise Garchomp, Rampardos, you got Magnezone. Ooh, you got Meowscarada especially. Meowscarada would be crazy. It's only 2 energy needed to attack. Imagine. You put Meowscarada down, you put energy on it, you get the Rare Candy, evolve it, second energy, boom. You're starting to swing in for 130. Shuts down the Giratina Darkrai meta completely. No more Giratina Darkrai. That Meowscarada is going to be able to attack way sooner. That is nutty. That is crazy. Rare Candy, that's crazy. But I don't want to talk about Rare Candy too much. Let's keep on moving. Keep on moving. Put one... What is that? Elima? Put one of your colorless Pokemon that has damage on it into your hand. So you can retrieve one of your colorless Pokemon, put it back in your hand. It's like a budding Expeditioner, but not specific just for Mew EX. We have Lana, who is, you can use this card only if you have Araquanid in play. Switch one of your opponent's active bench Pokemon to the active spot. And I'm assuming you get to actually choose which one. That's kind of cool. It's like a Cyrus, but they don't even need damage on it. You just bring it in. Only if you have an Araquanid in play. And then we have Kia, which is choose one of your Alolan Marowak or Tortonator. Someone correct me. I'm butchering names. I'm sorry. Take 2 energy, fire energy from your energy zone and attach it to that Pokemon. And then your turn will end. And then we have 3 other trainers here. We have Acerola. Choose one of your Polisand or Mimikyu that has damage on it and move 40 of its damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. We have Mallow. Heal all damage from one of your Shiinotic or Serena if you do discard all energy from that Pokemon. So you can heal all. And then this one says, during this turn, attacks used by your active Vivault or Togedemaru do plus 30 extra damage. So a damage boosting trainer. Seems interesting. And then, of course, we had the immersive trainer Lily in play, healing 60 from stage 2. Stage 2 Pokemon are going to be getting a lot of spotlight, I think, right? Out of this new expansion, especially with Rare Candy. I'm expecting to see nothing but stage 2 Pokemon in play, especially with the Lily. We don't know what the gold card is just yet, and there are just a couple more cards thrown into the mix here. We already saw the Alolan Raichu, but there's one final card here, a secret card, the Rayquaza, which is Draco Meteor. One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 4 times. For each time a Pokemon was chosen, do 40 damage to it. It's a basic Rayquaza EX, 4 colorless energy. It's the Dragonite replacement. And I guess it's gonna be free, right? I guess this might be a free Rayquaza because this is celebrating the half-year anniversary of Pokemon at TCG Pocket. So that's basically all the cards that I've seen and that were shown off. Let me know what you guys are most excited for about the new expansion. Rare Candy and Lily, we definitely got to go for these 2 cards. I do wonder how this immersive trainer is going to be, and I'm wondering what that gold card is going to be, whether it's going to be Professor's Research or not. But I'm definitely excited to try out this new Rare Candy. That's crazy, man. That is absolutely wild. Stage 2 Pokemon are coming back down with Giratina and Darkrai meta. The meta is changing, and we have just a little under a week left to prepare. I'm excited. Oh, man. The full art is free. I think the full art is free in celebration of the half anniversary. The half anniversary. 2 packs. So 2 gold cards. Ooh. Something tells me it's not going to be a gold Professor's Research then, if it's 2 gold cards. It would most likely be a gold Solgaleo and a gold Lunala. It would have to be something that's a double, because if they do a gold Professor's Research, what would be the other gold? You know? What would be the other gold? Dang, Rare Candy's crazy. Rare Candy is actually crazy. Gengar? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Whoever said Gengar, I didn't think about that. Being able to quickly go into Gengar and shut down. Gengar is a 3 energy attacking Pokemon, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that is, wait, that's actually kind of crazy. Okay. What's the point of taking the stage 1 out? You would just be replacing 2 cards with 2 cards. You still want the stage 1s? I guess so. You could put more trainers. I'm theoretically saying with Rare Candy, you don't even need a stage 1 in your deck, right? You don't need a stage 1 in your deck. You could just put Rare Candy, skip the stage 1, and then go Rare Candy. Now, the thing is, you're gonna need that Rare Candy in hand and a stage 1 or stage 2 in hand. So maybe you still want the stage 1 regardless, right? But you could still do that, you know what I mean? You could still do that. You don't even need the stage 1 cards in your deck at all. And you could replace them with other trainer cards, theoretically speaking. What was that called? Celestial Guardians? New A3 expansion. Rare. Rare Candy incoming. All right, we did record. We will be uploading that. Thumbnail ready to go. Karina of Time, thank you for the 42 months. Appreciate you. Thank you. How's it going, Drew? The Mew expansion was the perfect place for Gold Professor's Research because of the second Pokemon movie. True. And the budding, right? Because the budding Expeditioner is theoretically just professors, the Professor Oak. Right? Right? You're playing Gengar today, but stuck at stage 1? Ooh, dude. There's gonna be so many like good stage 2s you can play. Because everyone in Master Ball, look, hold on. For this first ranked match, right? Season A2B, there are a lot of people, I'd say 90% who are playing Darkrai Giratina, and I gave in myself and I started playing it, and I went on like a big win streak. There are a lot of people playing it, and sometimes you can counter it if you can find those stage 2s a little bit earlier, like Charizard, for example. Gallade, for example. Meowscarada, for example. If you could find those stage 2s, it'd be so much easier to actually like counter the deck. With this new expansion, I think it might shut down the Giratina deck completely. I know we saw the Lunala, and you can transfer all Psychic Energy to an active Pokemon. That seems kind of crazy, especially for Mewtwo. But I think this could be very good for us for the rare candy. It's gonna change the meta. Most people like just stopped playing ranked mode completely. You know? I guess let me get a game in while I haven't done this TCG in so long. Most people just don't even want to play ranked mode at all, right? After they hit Masters, because of all the people playing the same exact card. But I think now, with the new expansion coming out, we should be able to counter Giratina Darkrai a lot easier because of Rare Candy being able to go from Meowscarada, the Sprigatito, into Meowscarada to Energy. I think it's going to be really good. I'm excited. I'm not sure, Rukachiri. I gotta see what time it starts. The variety of the new meta will be incredible. It's crazy. I'm excited. Rare Candy is my go-to card. The Immersive Lily is gonna be good. Like, believe it or not, I'm a Stage 2 Pokemon fan in this game. But Stage 2 Pokemon really haven't gotten much love because it takes forever to find all the pieces you need, right? So more times than not, I'm like, maybe I should make a deck with just basic Pokemon because basic Pokemon feel like they're stronger. You know? It feels like they're just stronger. I wonder if I should Sabrina this. I guess I can Sabrina next turn. Get some damage on this Giratina. Alolan Marowak is so much better than Marowak EX, and it's not even an EX. We'll be trying out all the new decks. Now, I'm just trying to think. For anyone wondering, we did just post the video, so if you guys were a bit late, I'll get a link. I'll share it in all the chats. I know the vertical stream might not have been able to actually view it as we did on the horizontal, but we recorded the quick video. Now, I want to say, we are going to be trying out all the new cards, as we always do. I'm going to have to Sabrina this so I can stay alive just one more turn. Hopefully, he doesn't have a Dawn in hand. We're going to try out the new cards. I'm just wondering, will the meta change for ranked mode? Because apparently a lot of people stopped playing ranked. A lot of people stopped playing ranked. They were tired of playing Darkrai Giratina. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. We're not even playing ranked mode right now. As you can tell from the background, the music. We're playing just standard TCG matchmaking, and people are still playing Darkrai Giratina. So does it matter if we play in ranked mode or not? Yes or no? That's what I'm wondering. You know, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, we could swing in here and kill with Magnezone. I could be aggressive. However, they'd swing back, and I have no way to actually finish off that Giratina, I don't think, right? So I think I'd rather just swap to the Skarmory. Oh, this is going to be very bad. Bad for us. Yeah, this could be very bad, because I'm fully expecting them to have, like, a Cyrus. Ooh. I mean, if they have a Cyrus, they win the game completely. I think I should have gone in with Magnezone here for the lethal, but we'll see. You forget how many points you need, but there's no chance of getting top 10,000. I just sit the rank. So, in the final few days of ranked mode, top 10,000 I think moved up, and it's going to keep moving up drastically for the final few days. AKA, I think top 10,000 used to be 1620, but I think now it's probably like 1680, maybe even 1700 to get top 10,000. Going Magnezone was definitely the play. Oh yeah, I was definitely thinking of going Magnezone on that last one. Well, we got to go Magnezone now, unfortunately. Good news and bad news. Good news is they can't do damage to me unless they have a Giovanni or if they have a Darkrai. They can only do 130 damage to us, which means that we'll live at 10, and then I can swing back and hit him for 130 and we win. But if he has a Darkrai, we lose the game. Oh, no, actually he can't, because he needs to put Dark Energy on Giratina here. That takes him up to 1... Oh. Uh-oh. We need a red, and I don't know what cards are in this deck. Would really suck to get an unlucky streak. If he doesn't have any other healing, we kind of live this. All right, so funny thing is, I got to put this down, and we got to attack. And then I attack and take 20. He goes down to 20. So now if he attacks us, he's dead, and we're dead unless he has more healing. This is such a weird game. Rare Candy doesn't like... Yeah, Magnezone doesn't like Rare Candy. True. I think in the video I said Magnezone, but it's good for Rampart. It's good for Charizard. Good for Meowscarada. I'm trying to think about like what other stage 2s off the top of my head. It's very good for the shiny Charizard because you could go shiny Charizard and start ramping up immediately. No Moltres needed. Right? And it may even be better than Genetic Apex Charizard. Who knows, right? Who knows? Alakazam, I could see. Gengar making a comeback, I could see. I don't think it's going to be good for Venusaur because Venusaur needs what? 3 energy to even start swinging in. 4 energy for the 100 damage attack. So not good there, but it's good for Meowscarada because Meowscarada only needs 2 energy. There's a lot of good cards out there that it can be great for. You think top 10,000 currently is somewhere between 1650 and 1600 and 1650? We'll see. After this game, we're going to do some Meowscarada and Magnezone, I think. Lunala, Giratina, and Rayquaza will be a fun combo. Wait, why Rayquaza? Oh, because you can just put standard energy on Rayquaza and then ramp up Giratina. Because I don't think you can actually transfer energy to Rayquaza from Lunala, sadly. Right? Unfortunately. Alright, so we're going to go Skarmory. We're going to put Rocky Helmet on. I'm getting this guy primed and ready. And we're going to end turn here. Rare Candy is only for basic Pokemon and not fossils. Not for fossils. But we haven't seen the full deck list yet. What if there is... No. Hear me out. We're not going to get anything for fossils in this A3 expansion. I'm calling it right now. And the main reason why I think that is because this expansion seems like it's going to be catered specifically and heavily around stage 1s. Or basic. Wait, fossils are basics? No shot. Hold on, I gotta look this up. Does it actually say basic in the top left? No way. Hold on. Let me see. Armor, fossil. No, it says item. It says item. Who's playing me right now in chat? Who's trolling me? Someone's playing me right now. How's it going, Parallel? The description, though. Play this card as if it were a 40 HP basic Pokemon. Colorless Pokemon. Oh. Do you actually think? Wait a minute. That means Rare Candy does work on it, and Rampardos does work. In theory. In theory, then that works, right? I would assume. Yeah, I would assume it works. Would the devs let it work with Rare Candy is the question. I feel like they would, but that would be very strong for Rampardos. Like, I'm terrified to think of Rampardos 1 energy armor fossil. Oh, man. No, that's a terrifying thing to think about. Playing and treating the Pokemon as a basic might be different, though. Yeah, because in the description it says that it counts as a basic, so in theory it should work with Rampardos. And if it does work with Rampardos, that's a very, very strong... That's a very, very strong, deck. Going from Armor Fossil to Rampardos and then just putting 1 energy on it and you're ready to attack for 130 damage, 150 if you have Lucario in the back. That can knock out quite a bit of Pokemon. No trainer necessary, and you can still use Red if you want, or Giovanni. I was tired of the meta, just basic EX. Yeah, now the meta is gonna shift into Stage 2 Pokemon. We're gonna see a lot of Stage 2s in the next expansion, which I'm happy for. Stage 2s are my favorite kind of decks to play. Gallade is still my top 3 deck in the game. Not just for ranking up, but in terms of like playstyle. Gallade is very fun. You know? Gallade's very fun. It's just that I've had games where I've bricked and couldn't find the Stage 1 for my Stage 2, or couldn't find my Stage 2 after my Stage 1. Right? Let me see. Should I swing in with Magnezone, take 20, and then die to the Lucario, and then I can't do anything to kill it back? Probably not. Right? Probably not, because I'm dead then, unless I find a Sabrina. And I still don't know what's in my deck, by the way. Someone remind me, I have to update the deck list for those on the horizontal stream. I have no idea what's in this deck list. I don't know if I even have a Sabrina Cyrus in the deck. I don't know what cards we have. How's it going, little railway man? Basic EX will still be relevant since the new Psychic EX looks sick. Ooh, Lunala for Giratina. I'm thinking he has a Sabrina here. You have 18 and 5 score with Gallade. Think I figured out the perfect deck list for it. Yeah, you can send in the chat if you want. I'll see what's different from your deck list compared to mine. Yeah, I know. We're going to see a lot of Lunala Giratina decks, but I'm hoping with Rare Candy we're able to use Meowscarada to counter. That's the idea. All right, we got to see if we have any healing in this deck. Oh! That's fine. That's still fine. We have a Giant Cape. All right, so if he does have... Giant Cape puts us at 130. He's doing... I mean, I have to swap, unfortunately. That gasp that I made was us possibly. So if I swap, I just put one energy back on. Yeah, I'll be fine. We're going to swap, go over to Magnezone. I'm going to put a Giant Cape on the one in the back in case they Sabrina, so it saves them from a Sabrina. We're going to put energy on Magnezone in the front here. And then we are going to swing in Iono first, just because. The Lunala is basically just a better Dawn. Double Giant Cape, why not? Doesn't really matter. We're not an EX Pokemon and he can't do more than that. But I'm hoping that we have a Cyrus in the deck and we can bring this Lucario back if possible. Because other than that, he's going to swap here. I'm assuming he swaps, loses 2 energy, and goes to the Marshadow. You hope we don't get another set like Shining Revelry. So what do people think about Shining Revelry now since it's about to be gone? Fan of it, not a fan of it? I didn't like how the shiny odds kind of messed up the odds of getting the other 2 stars. It saturated the card pool quite a bit. Celestic Talent Elder. Yeah, I'll show the deck list after this. New Charizard is going to go wild with Rare Candy. Yeah. Cyrus. We do have a Cyrus in the deck. Hallelujah. It was a 1 in 3 chance, 33% chance we get it. We'll take it. Let me show the deck list because I actually don't know what I'm running in this deck either. Alright, this is the deck list for you guys. Seems like we did have a Sabrina and a Cyrus, but I guess it was like bottom of the deck. You got Ralts, Curlia, Hitmonlee, Marshadow, Gallade, Pokeball, Research, double Cyrus instead. 1 Communication, 1 Rocky. Red, Iono, Sabrina. Let me see. What am I running in my Gallade deck? I'm running the same thing as you, but I replaced the double Cyrus with a Mars because Mars literally won me like I can't even count how many games it won me because of making the enemy brick. And then we swapped out Giant Cape or Rocky Helmet for Giant Cape because we're seeing an influx of Giratina Darkrai, and Giant Cape can keep you alive against Giratina. Giratina does 150 damage to you because of the weakness, and with Darkrai that 150 turns into 170. Gallade's at 170. Giant Cape puts you at 190. Now they need Darkrai, energy on Darkrai, red, and swing in with Giratina first, all to kill you. And the odds of them having all that stuff lined up, very slim, because my Gallade's going to be in the back and waiting until I can pull that Giratina to the front because I'm kicking with Hitmonlee or something. So overall, I do like Giant Cape more than the Rocky Helmet. But yeah, not a bad deck list. Very similar, just 2 different cards. It's a strong deck. It's a strong deck. Haru, thank you for the 31. Appreciate you. How am I playing on PC? This is a Samsung tablet we're using right now. How do you know how many energies you lose when retreating? You'll see it in the bottom right, Louisa. So in the bottom right here, it'll show you the retreat cost and how much energy you have to give up when you retreat. Were you able to get a Switch 2? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know you could pre-order the Switch 2. My plan, like, to be truthful with you guys, like, to be 1,000,000% truthful, my plan was just to go to the store and pick up a Switch 2. That was my plan. I don't know how likely that's gonna happen. Let's see. Let's get rid of some of these. We're gonna go Magnezone. So do we want double red? One Iono, Cyrus, Erica. My top 1,000? Yes, we are not top 1,000. Switch 2 seems scammy after seeing so many recommendations on YouTube saying it's a bad idea buying the Switch 2 right now. The only new game on it is the Mario Kart? Or there's a Donkey Kong game as well, I think. Full art Sabrina's too good. What's my favorite trainer card? It's got to be Cyrus or Sabrina. The full art, the favorite trainer card. I mean, favorite trainer's got to be Professor's Research. It's in every single deck. But Cyrus and Sabrina has also been in pretty much every single deck I run. Trying to think, is this the Magnezone deck that I want, or am I thinking of something else? When will the new pack come? You have 6 days, April 30th, and the new expansion drops. I don't know if there's any other cards than the ones that were shown in the video. I think, when do the entire set basically gets leaked? In like 3 days or 4 days, like 2 days before the expansion comes out. So I think April 28th. April 28th, you'll probably see like the entire set get leaked. I kind of want the Skarmory deck, to be fair with you. It's just mainly a better Switch, isn't it? Not that many new games, just the game transfer from 1 to 2 is the main seller right now. Realistically, I want to wait until they put Pokemon TCG Pocket on the Switch 2. I don't know if that's going to happen. Do you guys think they'll eventually put Pokemon TCG Pocket onto the Switch? And then come out with like a Pokemon exclusive console? Or themed console, rather. Probably not. I mean, Pokemon TCG Pocket is supposed to be like a portable game, right? It's for iOS, Android. The Nintendo Switch is technically a portable device. The Switch is touchscreen, right? It fits all the checks. It fits everything. All right, Magnemite's coming down. I hope they do. That's all I'm saying. If they do, then I'll buy a Switch 2. For now, because then it'll probably stop the game crashing as well that I occasionally get by using my Samsung tablet. You can't play without an internet connection though, which is why you would say no. I mean, what's wrong with an internet connection though? Nintendo loves money, so it's most likely going to happen. Start ramping. They should make the Switch 2 foldable. Nice. That's called foldable phones. I think if Manaphy was popular and new and old Pikachu would be popular too, there would be a lot more diversity in the meta without Giratina. You think if Manaphy was popular and new and old Pikachu would be popular too? Wait, why would that if Manaphy was popular? Alright, sometimes people say I gotta take the initiative and be aggressive. And I am gonna be aggressive here. Swing in for the 110 to kill the Giratina. Keep that aggro going. How long have I been playing? Today, JT? About 50 minutes. Foldable phones? You mean flip phones? No. There's a difference between flip phone and foldable phone. So a flip phone is basically like the old phones that we used to have. I'm sounding like an old boomer at this point right now. Flip phones are phones that you flip open. Like the Motorola Razr back in the day. I don't know how else to word it. But those are the flip phones, right? Folding phones are phones that are like you're holding your brick phone in your hand at the moment and it just folds, or it folds open. I don't know how to actually. Am I making any sense right now? Am I making any sense? I need to open up like Paint to explain the difference between flip and fold. Folding phones are way better than flip phones is what I'm trying to say. They're completely different. So he's gonna be able to swing in. He can't kill me. I'm just gonna Rocky Helm because I only get one more attack anyways, right? Magna Zone is about to be Magna gone in a minute. Realistically, I don't think I should have actually wasted that because now I need to find my Cyrus or a Sabrina and he can just swap. I should have just retreated and then slow build the energy back up. Top 10k is 1640 at the moment. Okay. Since that Magna Zone's already useless, might as well cape the other Magneton. Just in case. Samsung has something called Dex mode that you can connect it to a monitor and it's kind of like a PC. Yeah, that's what I'm using. I'm using a Samsung tablet and Samsung Dex. It works very good. I occasionally will have the game crash like once a week and that's it. Maybe once every 2 weeks. It doesn't crash that often and it's very good. It's very seamless. I've had a good experience with it. I've not really been a Samsung fan. But wait, why would he want to kill my Magna Zone? It can't even attack. Oh, it's because I can't attack is the reason why he wanted to do that. Because now I have to wait. Ah, this guy's smart, actually. This is gonna be really awkward. No, I wasn't able to attack anymore, Vera. I ran out of lightning energy. Magnezone can only attack with lightning energy. That's why we had to retreat. But the opponent's very smart because he pulled it back and I needed energy to retreat. I am forced to put in Magneton here, I think. Because if I put in Skarmory, he gets a one-shot and then everything dies. To that, I theoretically need Magneton here, and I need a top deck Magnezone. Because if I put Skarmory in, we kind of just lose the game here. He had a Sabrina, never mind. He had a Sabrina. He's got everything in his hand, man. Darkrai Giratina. Okay. Well, if he has another Sabrina or a Cyrus, we still need a top deck. 6 cards left in my deck. Come on, baby. Womp, womp, womp. Looks like we've lost the game. If I was able to hold out for one single turn, I could Cyrus and attack. Theoretically, if they didn't have a Sabrina that last turn to kill my Skarmory, we could have technically won this. But I think that's all she wrote. I can't do anything there. He does 100, I have 100. We can't Cyrus because we already had a Professor to find that Cyrus. Hope there's going to be a full art rare candy. You know what they could do? Funny enough, if they don't want to go and do gold Solgaleo and gold Lunala for their 2 gold cards for the 2 expansion packs, they could technically just do a gold rare candy and a gold Professor's Research to entice people, you know? That Solgaleo looks really good though. Being able to it's 2 energy, 2 metal energy to attack, 180 HP, and you can swap with the active Pokemon as an ability. Like, does that not sound crazy? You can just swap with the active. If green uses red, does he turn yellow? Alright, so a lot of people were asking why am I running a lightning version Magnemite in this deck compared to the metal one. It's for matchups like this. Going up against a Magikarp. Because now I'm still able to attack the Magikarp. Yeah, I'm still able to attack the Magikarp if I want. Whether I'm on Magnemite, whether I'm on Skarmory, I can still attack and kill. Does Shining Revelry disappear? Shining Revelry will not disappear. Please. That's like unfair though, no? That's just unfair though, no? That's just like not cool, man. I had a clear way to win the game. No, hold on. It's not over yet. I see the line. Evolve, ramp, giant cape, Sabrina. I'm not giving up this fight just yet. He's gonna be forced to put Palkia back in. And then I can evolve Magnezone next turn and one-shot the Palkia. We're not giving up yet, but if he does have Sabrina in hand, this game is rigged. This game is rigged against you, alright? Guess Dialga meta will be back. You don't even need Dialga for Solgaleo, though. Solgaleo only needs 2 colorless energy. And it's a stage 2 Pokemon, right? You can literally just wait and slow ramp up with Solgaleo, and you're good to go. I'm just thinking of what Pokemon would you want in the front for Solgaleo to swap out and swing in with you? Maybe like Druddigon, right? Just Druddigon. You would technically bring Druddigon back with Rocky Helmet and then go Lily, because you can heal your Solgaleo stage 2. This matchup is the reason why I play Electric. Opponent resolves with Misty, rolling 7 heads. Yeah, it'd be like that. We still won the game though. Alright, we'll take it. But that Misty is broken. Wait. Oh, it is metal for Solgaleo. No, you're right. You're right. I'm having memory problems. I apologize. I even mentioned that in the video too, when we looked at the cards. I literally mentioned it in the video. So I'm wondering, what if we went Solgaleo and Bastiodon, and that was a 1 deck? What do you think about that? Solgaleo and Bastiodon. And with Lily, because you can heal Bastiodon. You can flip to reduce 100 damage, and if you lose the flip, you can still heal 60 with Lily. Like, Bastiodon and Lily seems like a crazy deck, right? Or no? Chat, we got to start making deck list ideas. When the new expansion comes out, we're gonna be playing every single new deck possible. Much like what we did with Shining Revelry. I just don't know if we're gonna be playing it in ranked mode or not ranked mode, because I'm tired of seeing the same decks in ranked. So we're gonna have to find out which game category we play in. How did I win that match? The last one? Skarmory. What's the best counter to this deck? The deck that we're playing right now? There's a lot of counters to Skarmory Magnezone. You could literally win with Giratina Darkrai. Imagine my 2 rare candies are at the bottom of the deck, though. Alright, so unfortunately for Sprigatito, he did decide to attack, which means he's going to lose all energy here. And we go up +1. His Meowscarada won't really do anything against our deck, so him putting energy on Meowscarada is basically trolling. His only win condition is the Magnezone. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I'm gonna be honest. I need a Professors here, by the way. We have a Pokemon Communication, 2 Pokeballs. Professors is technically better than Iono right now, because the odds of us getting those Pokeballs, we had a 4 out of 9 chance or something. I don't know. Let's go ahead and Giant Cape that so it can stay alive in case they Sabrina us. Fair, to be honest, Bastiodon has instant win potential that makes it unfun to play against. So you think the moment you get Bastiodon online, it's GG? You think 1 Druddigon double Solgaleo is all you need? 2 Pokeball draws you the 1 Drud and the 1 Cosmog every time, so very low chance of bricking. I'm not gonna lie, I think I Iono here. I know I have the Magnezones in hand, but I'll most likely find them. What I'm looking for is a Rocky. Didn't find the Rocky. The reason why I'm swapping here and attacking and not attacking with Skarmory that has 20 HP is he most likely has an Erica in hand, and he'll probably just heal his Meowscarada, which means I'll lose my Skarmory and he'll stay alive. Rare Candy into Rampardos, Solgaleo seems nuts. True. And it's a good thing Solgaleo has what? 2 energy? Wait, he's losing one of his attacks here. Skarmory, because it'll give me time to think. So let's see here. I could hope he doesn't find that other Magnezone, because then I can just Sabrina at the end and we win. I might do that. I might just pray. Cyrus now, attack the Meowscarada with Skarmory. Evolve. And then swing in with Metal Arms. Let's see. Does he have another Magnezone in hand? Would I run stage 1s with rare candies, or do you cut stage 1s altogether? You might want to run stage 1s. Because then, if you don't run stage 1s, and your rare candies are at the bottom of the deck, because you could run basic Pokemon with no stage 1, then just stage 2, but you need to get your rare candy. That's step 1, and you need to have that stage 2 in your hand. That's step 2, right? So you still might want to run stage 1 just in case. You know what's gonna suck though? If you're running stage 1 and stage 2 with rare candy, and you have a rare candy in hand with stage 1, do you get greedy? Do you think, I should wait, not evolve it yet, because I could find that stage 2? But then again, it doesn't matter if you find the stage 2, because once you evolve into stage 1, you can evolve into stage 2. Once you find that stage 2, no rare candy necessary, right? The only thing is, if you put a Pokemon Communication in your deck, and you have Pokemon Com in hand, with a rare candy in hand, and a stage 1 in hand, you could Pokemon Com that stage 1 to hopefully find a stage 2, and then skip the stage 1 evolution, and then go straight into it. That seems like the play. There's going to be a lot of like, do you want to use it now? Do you want to save it? Do you want a Pokemon Com if you have Pokemon Com in the deck? I think Pokemon Com in your stage 2 decks is going to be necessary. I mean, you're already running Pokemon Communication anyways, right? But I feel like people might skip out on Pokemon Com because of rare candy. I still think one Pokemon Com could be good to trade out your stage 1 for a stage 2 if you have rare candy in hand, but no stage 2 in hand. Assuming you want that ramp up as quickly as possible. I'm not sure. Fire decks don't have a viable aggro deck anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and Giant Cape this. I have 5 cards in hand. They could have theoretically Mars'd me. Rare candies made stage 2s into stage 1 basically with extra steps. You might play rare candy for buffing Gardevoir. That sounds hilarious. You think Gardevoir is coming back? I think Shiny Charizard's coming back. Shiny Charizard was really good when Shining Revelry first came out and I was playing. It was really good. I think Shiny Charizard's coming back, man. Being able to go from Charmander to Charizard and then just stoke and then start hitting for 150 every time. No Moltres needed. That's going to be good fun. How's it going, Antares? How is the new pack? New pack looks exciting. Yeah, the new pack looks very exciting, to be honest. I think Rare Candy and Lily is what I'm most excited for. I'm gonna Sabrina this. It's either he gives up his Zubat or he gives up a Darkrai. I know Arceus has a 2 retreat cost, but Arceus is never gonna attack this game, let's be honest. Arceus is here just for the Zubat. Now the problem is we're not finding a Magnemite. So if he chooses to swing in with Darkrai here, we are in some trouble. We're in for some trouble here. Yep. I'm gonna have to put Skarmory in and hope. Oh wait, no, I have Cyrus in hand, so I can just Cyrus the Arceus and stall for more time. Darkrai card must be stopped in this meta. I do think with Rare Candy, Darkrai is going to be gone. Meowscarada needs 2 energy to attack, right? You can literally go from Sprigatito to Meowscarada with Rare Candy and then instantly kill and one-shot the Darkrai. No red necessary. I think Meowscarada is going to be extremely good. Alright, so if I stay in with Skarmory and attack, we lose the game. I need to Cyrus. Because even if I top deck Magnemite, I still have 80 health with Magnemite. Now, he already used a Leaf to get Zubat out. So I'm really hoping that he doesn't have another Leaf. He has another Leaf. Oh, man. He's got it all, dude. All right. I think that's an insta GG we lost. Because even if I top deck Magnemite now, we still have 60 HP. I can't live. Or 80. We have 80 health. And with a top deck Magnemite and Giant Cape, we still only have 100 and he's doing 100 minimum. Yeah. I won't concede just because I know people in chat might be curious to see what we end up top decking. But there is literally nothing we can top deck that'll win us the game. There goes the Magneton, but like I said, too little too late. We have 80 health. He's doing 100. Even with a Giant Cape, if we put it on it, we still would have died. GG, right? We just found that stage 1 too late. Took a while. Dude, if we had a rare candy, if that was a rare candy. Oh. I mean, we wouldn't have had lightning energy, so we wouldn't be able to attack. But it would have been cool to you know, surprise him with the evolution into Magnezone. Alright, we'll do Meowzone. So, what do we want to play with Magnezone? Is Meowzone the same exact deck, but we're kicking out 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Like, I'll do the Meowzone. So we have double Meowscarada, 1 Magnezone lineup, I think, right? Do we want it? Do we want double Magnezone? And I kick out a red, I kick out an Erica. I think I do that. Why do I have Erica? This was an old deck. This was the B-Drill deck, but we added some cards in. Call me crazy, but why aren't you just playing one line of Meowscarada? One line of Meowscarada. I don't know, call him crazy. All right, so is that the deck list? We don't have double Magnemite, but as long as we evolve into Magneton, we're okay. Rare Candy can fix that. Yeah, Rare Candy can fix a lot of stuff. Is this it? Ladies and gentlemen, is this the deck list? I think we want another Magnemite, to be fair. I can try out this and see how it goes. I don't think this deck is gonna do any wonders, to be quite honest with you. Can Rare Candy fix your marriage? One can hope, I guess. You pre-ordered the Switch 2, but you still haven't received a confirmation email. How much is the Switch, by the way? How much is the Switch 2? It actually gets a little bit consistent when you have both lines at 2 copies. Yeah, I'm thinking we run another Magnemite. You think Mars is gonna have to be... Dude, with the new expansion, you might need to run Mars more often. So hopefully make them brick so they don't have a stage 2 in hand. 450. 450. That is absolutely wild. Dang, I was kind of hoping that was going to be a Magnemite. We're never finding that Magnezone again, just letting you know. I should have Pokemon calmed the Meowscarada since we were going to be drawing a card. It's like 500 where you live. Is it still too late to pre-order? So he's gonna have 2 Psychic here. Oh man, no Magnemite. Sight. I'm gonna red now. Usually I don't, and it's because if we top deck a Professor's Research, I want a Professor's. Usually I red to surprise them of lethal, but I'm gonna red here anyways. He has 3 cards in hand. If he has a healing, he's gonna use all the healing anyways. Yeah, like he would have just Poke-centered Lady. The thing is, I think we're only running 1 red. I forgot to update the deck list. Well, let's go back to the drawing board, ladies and gentlemen. We couldn't find any other... Okay. Let's see. I know people want to see the Meowscarada Magnezone so badly. And I've tried it, and it's fun, but it's not consistent to win and rank up. It's not consistent to win and rank up. Now, I could add 2 of every single copy, because we couldn't even find a basic Pokemon there. And I could even get rid of a giant cape. I don't know what Tribe 9 is. We're still 1550. Yeah, we only rank up when we're playing Giratina Darkrai, but I know chat is kind of tired of us seeing... I think chat's kind of tired of seeing, the Darkrai Giratina. Because every time we play Giratina Darkrai, we go on, like, big win streaks. Oh, it's another gacha game? No, I haven't tried that game yet. Too much Pokemon. 2 of everything, 1 cape, 2 Pokeball. So you think get rid of the Pokemon communicate. You keep tanking your Elo with other decks, then regaining it with Darkrai? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. We're trying out other decks just to have some fun. And it's tanking our Elo, and then we just go back and play Darkrai Giratina, and then we get it all back. Theoretically, we're not going to make top 1,000 if I keep playing other decks. One red and 1 Cyrus. Okay. So probably no Pokemon Com then. Darkrai Weavile is very fun. There goes the Giratina. Let's see. I'm getting Professors because I want the Magnemite as soon as possible. Oh, man. Not looking too hot. Florigato. Nice. I think next turn I Sabrina and hit the Arceus or the Giratina. Ooh. Maybe I hit the Arceus because that's where the dark energy is going. Dang, taking a while to get the Pokemon. We have so many cards in hand, they probably will end up using a Mars this turn. We have 6 cards in hand. They most likely Mars us. If they don't, then I can evolve into Meowscarada and swing it in attack. Yeah, there goes the Mars. We just got too many cards. But I think they were going to use Mars regardless. All right, we got 10 cards, 20% chance. 20% chance we find what we need. Or not a 20% chance, my bad. 20% chance after we were like pulling the cards. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and swap here. Yeah, there's no reason to stay on. Go ahead and cry for help. Once we get Meowscarada, we can clean up. We got it. If they Sabrina us, I'll just put in the Magneton, and then we can clean up. The problem is, if they have Dawn, they could win next turn. But if they don't, then we win, right? So it all comes down to, do they have Dawn? Why don't you play some games in ranked with Darkrai, Giratina to rank up and the rest of the matches in versus to play with the fun decks? True. I could just play Darkrai, Giratina in ranked, and then when we're done, we do standard matches. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, Meowscarada is in play. We will end up dying here if he has Dawn or a Giovanni. If he doesn't have Dawn or Giovanni, we win. But if he has Dawn, he can put energy on Darkrai. I take 20, I go down to 120, and then he dons the energy. then Giratina's doing 130. If not, then he has to put Dark Energy on Giratina to attack. That doesn't do anything. It puts him at 170, but brings him back down to 150, which means I can red. And now since he Professored, he can't use Mars, which means I'm able to red. And he can't Sabrina. And he can't Dawn, so I think we won. The worst case scenario for us would have been if this was a Rocky helmet on Giratina. Then I would have been like, ooh. You know? But I think it wouldn't have mattered then, because I can just sacrifice Meowscarada and we still win. Alright, GG. Not bad. Shouldn't he have put the energy on Darkrai? So he was building the Arceus, which is why he didn't put energy on Darkrai. But in hindsight, yeah, he should have just forgot about the Arceus. No one runs Giovanni anymore. There's a lot of decks that could still utilize Geo. Especially if you're getting countered by a Meowscarada that's at 140 HP and all you do is 130, right? I've seen some Darkrai decks run it for the Meowscaradas. Kirschless, thank you for the 49 months. Appreciate you. Much love. He only won because the other dude added Arceus to his deck for some reason. Maybe try Gyarados. I hate Gyarados. Gyarados never works out for me. Rampardos prefers having Giovanni because they're already so high base damage. He's got the Darkrai. He's got another basic Pokemon as well. 2 Darkrai's. Good thing is we are going second, so we do get the energy advantage. But we're stuck with Magnemite in the front. Which means we're not going to be able to actually try for help. Ooh, I was hoping that was going to be another Magnemite. Alright, let's just attack and hold on. I think next turn we swap over to the Florigato. Let's see. We got the Meowscarada. Honestly, I might keep the Meowscarada alive. Keeping the Meowscarada alive could be good. No cry for help necessary. Which means I don't attack anymore, but I can't kill the Giratina in the front. Unless I attack with Magnemite here. This is going to be the riskiest play ever, because if I attack and he heals, I'm sad. Let's Pokemon Calm. This will help me decide. Because if I get Magnezone, then I'm just going to evolve. Yeah, I think I just evolve, right? Because then next turn I can swing in for 100. And then once they finally swing in with something else, my Meowscarada can just clean up. There goes a giant cape. So now we do need red for that other Giratina. You're playing an old Blaine's deck in ranked, kind of cool. I want Venusaur to come back with the newest expansion. I want Venusaur to be better. Ooh, we partner. I can't attack without evolving, but I only get 2 attacks. This is scary, not gonna lie. Because I'm pretty sure he has Leaf in hand and he's coming in with Darkrai right now. Oh no! Oh no, here it comes. Now the question is, when he brings Darkrai in, does he have a giant cape? He might actually. His smart move would go Giratina. If he's smart, he goes Giratina. Oh no, he's smart. We got a top deck red. We've got a top deck red. I don't know. What do you guys think? Heart of the cards? Heart of the cards? Yes or no? I believe. I believe. 1 in an 11 chance. I didn't believe, chat. I didn't believe. He's putting energy on that. We're dying next turn. I didn't believe. I'll be honest with you. And just like how he had Leaf in hand, I bet you he has a Sabrina in hand. Because they always have everything, Giratina, Darkrai. They always have everything. Lily on a Venusaur deck might make it a comeback. Lily, ooh, Lily over Erica. True. Aw, he had a potion. Yeah, it's over for us, chat. All right, 10% chance we win. If we find red, we win the game. Come on. 10% chance we win. Oh, you hate to see it. New pack with rare candy, hopefully putting a stop to Giratina. You don't think I misplayed much? You just picked a line of play that is more consistent. This deck is just bad, to be honest. I mean, this deck is kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie, against the Giratina Darkrai. Listen, when you're bricking on stuff, this deck's not... I want to believe this deck's great, but... They did kill us 3 times, no? Counted out rare candy will impact Giratina that much. You still need to draw stuff that isn't base Pokemon. True. I could go double red. But then what do we get rid of for a double red? Iono? Oh man, this is Brick City. Yeah, this is way too many Pokemon, dude. Oh man. Imagine having this many Pokemon in your deck. 12. Without an Iono or a Pokemon Com. Like, this is... Alright, let's do one more game with this. Rare candy in Pokemon TCG Pocket sounds OP, so I doubt they will add it. We already got a video on the new expansion. It's coming. Rare candy is coming. Get rid of the deck for a Darkrai Giratina. True. We're going first. It's a Manaphy. So if we can find our Sabrina, we can kill the Magikarp in the back. All we need is one Sabrina and we win. This is the other one. Sprigatito. Yeah, that's what I usually do, Monster. What I usually do with this deck is I run one single... Aw, they giant cape. I run one single line for Magnemite. Because having two is too much. I think I start ramping. Yeah, I think I start ramping here. I can kill the Manaphy. I'll have my Magneton into a Magnezone ready to go. They're going to have 3 energy with Gyarados, which means they're swinging in next turn. Do you have any deck recommendations? You're stuck at Ultra Ball 4 using the deck that I'm playing? Darkrai Giratina. Just play Darkrai Giratina at this point. What? What should we do here? Obviously energy to Florigato, right? We want that. But I don't know if we evolve and swing in. Probably not, right? Obviously not. I think I just have to swing in here again. You're currently at 1700 and one place and on pace. Wait, what? You're on rank 5600. Do I think it'll be enough to reach top 10,000 at the end of the season? Yeah, most likely. Most likely. I think we lose. So I could swap over to Magneton and kill the Palkia, right? That's +1. He'll bring in Gyarados and kill me. And then I can swing in with Meowscarada and hit him for 150. But I don't have this Magnemite even built yet. And they're not going to bring Gyarados in until it's the final Pokemon left. Yeah, I think no matter what we do, I think we've lost this game. And we used to have Cape in this deck, and I think I got rid of it, didn't we? Mainly because I think someone in chat wanted me to run double Magnezone lineup. So we're just trying deck suggestions at this point. We have a very small chance to win. It's called Top Deck Magneton next turn. And that's how we win. Wait, or they put down another Pokemon without being able to evolve it and I can Sabrina and win. Okay, we did get the Magneton like I wanted. I'm gonna play off of Magneton and we don't lose energy. Because I think this will be better than trying to top deck a Sabrina. 150. Magneton's doing 80 damage. This is why you need a giant cape. Yeah, I know, Elias. We made a YouTube video. We made a YouTube video showing off the deck that we're playing right now. And in the video, we have a giant cape that I talk about. And I explain the reason why you want to have a giant cape is because of the Gyarados, right? You don't die and you can attack twice with Magnezone. So I do have a YouTube video up like 2 weeks ago of this exact deck. This deck list that we're using right now is not the deck list that I used in the video. This deck that we're playing right now is different because someone in chat wanted me to just run double. So I decided just to run double. All right. Thankfully, we got lucky here, though. No Magnezone even needed. We can just attack. Boom. But go ahead and evolve anyways. We'll take it. We'll take it. How do we feel when people don't concede when dead on board? It can be hit or miss. They've already lost the game. They're just letting you do the honors of getting your last hit in, right? I think it's like a gentleman's agreement. Do I think they're going after Gen 2, Gen 3 after A3? Seems like the devs went Gen 4, Gen 7 to help maximize Gen 1 nostalgia. I don't know. Someone posted a list earlier talking about... Someone posted a list earlier. I think it was on like a Reddit post. Showing off like the popularity between all the generations for Pokemon. And that's where Pokemon Pocket is going towards. I don't know if that list has held true because I completely forgot what the list even said in which order of popularity. But... did I see Rayquaza? They did him dirty. I don't think Rayquaza has been done dirty. Compared to Dragonite, because Dragonite's been done dirty. They got in the first Trio to replace Dragonite, and now Rayquaza to replace Dragonite. Like, I don't know, man. Rayquaza doesn't seem that bad. Colorless energy, basic Pokemon. Don't even need to worry about evolutions. Any kind of energy possible, so you can run them in a Manaphy deck if you want, right? I don't think Rayquaza seems bad. But Dragonite is still only 1 HP. 1 point. Yeah, but Dragonite has how much HP? Like 160? Rayquaza has that extra 180. You know what the ultimate deck would be? Manaphy, Trio, Rayquaza all in the same deck. Why only one Charizard in this deck? No, we're running double Charizard. This deck is kind of weird because I don't have a lot of doubles. I don't have a double shiny Charmander. I don't have 2 of these Moltres or 2 Rainbow Moltres. I don't have 2 gold Charizards. Like, all the Pokemon are all over the place, you know? It's all over the place. The optimistic view is that having a bad Rayquaza now means a better version later if they finally focus on Gen 3. Maybe. I don't like the new Charizard. I do. I like the new Charizard. But I don't think the new Charizard is that great with the meta and ranked mode at the moment. However, I do think with rare candy, the new shiny Charizard might actually make a comeback, believe it or not. Because I can go from Charmander into a shiny Charizard and then just stoke and ramp up energy. And then start swinging in for 150 without having to worry about losing and discarding 2 energy. That seems really strong, right? So I'm thinking of giving shiny Charizard another chance. It's another Moltres. I am gonna just hold off on playing anything right now. Worst case, they Mars me turn 1. But if they Sabrina, I think I'm okay with a Sabrina. Do I have all full art trainers? I don't. I'm missing quite a bit. Charmeleon's coming in. That's 1. And that's done. Rayquaza seems alright. It's not a Lapras. Or a Cresselia. Isn't Rayquaza supposed to be free as well, I'm pretty sure, right? I'm just gonna keep building the Charizard. Probably better. My Moltres will die if I try to build him up to 3 energy. Dang. Trust in the Charizard, and Charizard will trust in you. Whoo, big. Primeape goes down next turn, and then one of the fossils will go down. OP, limited time promo cards, the can of worms that shouldn't be touched. I'm excited for the Rayquaza. I might not play the Rayquaza immediately, but I am excited for the Rayquaza. Yeah, I think this is GG. The one way that I was thinking of putting a Pokemon down in case they Sabrina. But I don't want to put down another Pokemon because if they kill my weakened Moltres, then they can just kill a Charmander. And if they do Sabrina, I want Charizard to be the last one on the field. He's like the final wall. I'm able to use my 200 Blast. Oh no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Just one. Just one. That's it. Just one. Please. Please. Who thought Team Rocket Grunt was a good idea? Like, who in their right mind, the dev, thought Team Rocket Grunt was a nice idea? All right, we got a game now, ladies and gentlemen. And that game is called We Leaf Off of Our Charizard into the Moltres to start ramping up energy again, baby. Can't stop, won't stop. Let's go, baby. Come on, come on, 2 energy. One more. Oh, it's okay. I can handle that. At the very least, I can slash for 60 next turn. And then I can do 200. Why not the second Moltres? You know why I'm not doing the second Moltres? Because for one, if I did, they could Cyrus this weakened Moltres and kill it, and then kill the other Moltres. I'd be in a more vulnerable. I'd be in a vulnerable position. Charizard has more HP, more damage, more everything. So you already know we're keeping our Charizard alive right here. The problem is we did not find our Sabrina. We didn't find our Sabrina at all. Okay, if he has Rampardos, we lost the game. Because of Team Rocket Grunt. Come on, no Rampardos. Should have just attacked. Osira. Attack with what energy? They took my Charizard from 4 energy to 1. How do I attack with 1 energy? What do you mean should have just attacked? You know what I think, Osira? You should have just paid attention to the game to realize that I couldn't have just attacked. All right, we're cooked 100%, by the way. Like quadrillion percent we die here, right? Now, I could hope they don't have a Sabrina or a Cyrus and Moltres out here right now. If they go Primate, the most they're doing is what? 40 damage? Oh, they got the 80. Do they top deck that? Hey, GG's, man. Don't swap. Don't do it. All right. This game is over. Dude, how? I can't believe Team Rocket Grunt. Oh my. You know what, chat? People are starting to say, I don't know about Rare Candy. I cannot wait until Rare Candy comes out. Because you know what happens when Rare Candy comes out? Gengar comes out. Make the enemy not use any support cards. That's right. We're running Gengar with Rare Candy. No Team Rocket, no Red, no Sabrina, no Cyrus, no Professors, no Misty, no problem, no worries. It's gonna be Gengar meta in a couple of days. And it's only a 3 energy attack as well. At the very least, you're getting what? 1 energy on it before you use Rare Candy, and then you can put the second energy as you Rare Candy. New Charizard would have been better because I could have stoked. True. This is why I told you, Monster, when Rare Candy comes out, I'm going to be using... Oh, come on. You can't just Mars me turn 1. When, This guy made me lose my train of thought. When the next expansion comes out, we're going to be using Shiny Charizard again. Without Moltres in the deck. Because then I can just Rare Candy and then stoke. That's the idea, right? But we are definitely going to want to run Stage 1 and Stage 2 still. And Pokemon Communication, in my opinion. Alright. I don't think I need him. I don't think I Moltres here, but I will Moltres. Just because I know what deck I'm going up against right now, right? Nice, double trouble. I don't believe in Charmeleon. I'm going Moltres. Because if I find another X-Speed or a Leaf, this Charmander is dead. I said it, chat. I don't believe in Charmeleon. You're still using your Psyduck Gengar deck and it's slapping. The only downside of the new Charizard is 150 doesn't one-shot everything, but you still get a powerhouse in 2 turns. Yep. This is why I didn't want to put that Moltres down. Bum, 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 bum. All right, now we have to kind of believe in our Charmander. Oh no, never mind. They got Charizard. They got everything, man. They're able to build double Charizard. I'm still on Charmander. Come on, you can't win it all. Thank you, thank you. All right, there's still a chance we can win. Professors. Bro, this is why I didn't want to put down the other Moltres, by the way. I told you, there's a reason why I like to hold on to the other Moltres sometimes. All right, man, let's start swinging in. Let's start swinging. Have I seen the new cards? We saw the new cards. I'm very excited. 1 week from now, we're going to be doing nothing but a bunch of Pokemon. New meta. We're going to try out every single new deck. We're going to try and make a deck suggestion list before the new expansion drops of like every deck that we want to make and play, like theorized. We're, of course, going to be opening up 100 packs day 1 and day 2 so we can try and play as many expansion packs and decks as possible. Yeah, I am thoroughly excited about the new expansion, though. I'm very excited. I think I'm more excited for Solgaleo versus Lunala. When I played Pokemon Sun and Moon, I was a Solgaleo kind of person. TBH. So I don't know what team you guys are on right now, but that's me. All right, are we ready to lose? Because I am just bricking on everything right now, man. I take it back, all right? I take it back. I said I'm excited to play Stage 2 Pokemon anymore. I take it back. Even if I had a rare candy in my hand right now, if these 2 Pokemon comms were a rare candy, I can't even rare candy. I'm still screwed. I think I just stick to basic Pokemon. You're in the team of bye-bye basic EX Basic EX? No, I'm still for basic EX. I'm bricking so hard. Maybe I need to run double Iono instead of Pokemon Com. Honestly, true. I think there is one Iono in the deck. I'm just not finding it. But you think I need to run double Iono? Yeah. Unless we find Charmeleon right now, we've lost the game. Like, it is statistically impossible to win this game. Wait. Do we win? Do we win, or am I doing math wrong right now? If I Inferno Dance and top deck Charizard, I kill his Charizard after he kills me, and he doesn't have another one built. Yeah, there's still hope. Oh, I don't even need to Inferno Dance. I can just don the energy and still swing in. I get a guaranteed 200 hit. I'm still gonna Inferno Dance anyways. I don't think I should have Inferno Danced. I should have Heat Blasted. No, I should have Heat Blasted. Because now what they can do is they can just Inferno Dance and try and build the second Charizard. The only way we win is if they swing in with Charizard. Yeah, I should have Heat Blasted to Ah, no. I should have Heat Blasted. I should have thought about that for like just a couple more seconds. Yeah, we lost. We lost. Even if this is a Charizard, we still lost. I swing in with Charizard this turn. I kill the Moltres. They swing in their Charizard. They kill me. I don't have a Cyrus or a Sabrina in the deck. I can't pull that other Moltres. They win the game. And they already have 2 Charizards ready to go. So yeah, that's a loss. But if you guys need me to play the game out, I can play the game out to show you. I should have took just 7 more seconds to think about it. Because I was like, there's no reason to do anything. And I Inferno Danced. I should have just Heat Blasted. I needed to get a +2 on the field before he brought in a Charizard. Yeah, we lost. I'll play it out just so you guys see what I'm talking about. I attack here. He goes in. He's going to swing in with probably this Charizard that has 4 energy. Goes down to 2. Retreats for free. And then he'll be able to swing back again with the other Charizard. The first person to put the Charizard up front loses. Not unless you have double Charizard. That's why it's GG. You see what I mean? That's why I needed to Heat Blast last turn. Because if I was able to Heat Blast last turn, it puts lethal on the Moltres and he has to go to his Charizard and swing in. But the second Charizard isn't finished being built. And because it's not finished being built, he's only able to attack 1 time and then I can kill him before he gets that second hit in. I basically built a brick house. Well, I think I should have... I mean, I think we had the win, but I was too busy playing too quick. I think it's new expansion hype that's got me all hyper at the moment. To be fair, in the rare candy scenario, the Moltres would have been the Charizard EX. Yeah, true. If I did put rare candy in the deck, I wouldn't be putting Moltres, right? Surely. And it would have been the shiny Charizard. True. Or the second Moltres would have been the Charizard. Also true. I need to put these down, sadly. No, let's just wait. Nobody is playing blue. Imagine having blue and cape on your hand. Yeah, no one's playing blue in the game. Unfortunately. Try swapping an X speed for a Sabrina Cyrus. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. The reason why we have X speed is just we have maximum swappage for our Moltres if it starts first, and they Sabrina us, but we want to put down our Charmander so we can start evolving. There's like a smaller reason for that, I guess. Do I Iono this turn? screw it. I don't know. I could have waited one more turn, but if I Iono into a Professors, then I can technically Professors the next turn, which is what we did. That's part of the reason why I want to Iono early, even though it might not seem necessarily worth. It's because I can't play 2 trainers in the same turn. But at least this way I can now Professors next turn. You want to see Celebi Superior make a comeback? Would go crazy next set. True. Superior with Rare Candy. Uh-oh. Too late, buddy. We got our Charizard. Oh, wait. I might be cooked here, actually. I got the Charizard, yes. But they could theoretically kill my Charmander because I put Charmander down to prevent a Sabrina on turn 1. That's what is wrong with the Charizard deck. It's either you only put Moltres and Charmander down and that's it. So once they kill Moltres, they have to kill the Charizard. But then there's also that small possibility of them Sabrina-ing you if you don't put more Pokemon down. That's what's terrifying. So because of that, I'm going to have to put Moltres so I can protect myself from another Sabrina. Usually when I play the Charizard deck, I put one single Moltres down and that's it. Just one. Because once the Moltres dies, my Charizard should be online. And once Charizard's online, I don't want him to be swapped off the active spot. But sometimes you got to think, should you put down a second Charmander just in case they Sabrina early? Okay. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and just retreat. Slash. Is it possible to D-rank from Master to Ultra if you lose a lot of games? Yep. It's possible. Alright, so they gotta lose energy to go to a back Pokemon, but whoever they put in the back, I can just attack for 60. It's a grass deck, right? And unless they roll 4 heads, which is gonna be very unlikely. Wow. They got extremely close. They got extremely close on that, man. I don't think I needed to risk my Charizard, but I could have... Like, the other win con we could have done was technically just don the energy from Charizard. Charizard goes from what? 4 energy to 3, and I attack with my Moltres. Moltres is in the front. And they're forced to kill the Moltres. Meanwhile, my Charizard can kill whoever killed my Moltres. It would have put our Charizard in a much safer position, to be fair. But we had to give him a small chance of coming back and winning. But it was scary. It was close. You lost 5 times the last game to hit Master. Really bad luck drawing. Yeah, I think most people, once they hit Master, they just stopped after that. People were telling me that a lot of other streamers just hit Masters and just stopped after they hit Masters and then went to regular queuing so they can play whatever deck they want and have fun rather than playing the same exact deck and going up against the same exact deck. Which I guess we could have done too. Yeah, I guess we could have done that too. Have I played other card games? Let's see. Memory lane. I used to play... Wow. I'm just gonna put the other Moltres down because I need something to ramp up. I used to play a lot of card games in the past. The earliest card game I can think of is probably Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh, that's good. One shot the Carnivine. Probably Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know the exact name, but it was on like Game Boy Advance or something. And I also played Dungeon Dice Monsters on the Game Boy Advance as well. So it was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game that I played way back. I used to also play real life Yu-Gi-Oh! With like the dual disc against other people. As nerdy as that sounds, right? Let me think, what else? After that, when I finally did end up getting like an Xbox. Oh, I can't leaf now. That sucks. After that, when I finally did end up getting like an Xbox, I started playing Magic the Gathering. It was Magic the Gathering 2013, I think, on Xbox 360, and then Magic the Gathering 2014, and they had a game mode on the game called Two-Headed Giant, where you and another person online can technically tag team and go up against another person or other two people online. It was like a team of two, 2v2. It was a lot of fun. So I played Magic the Gathering 2013, 2014 on Xbox. That was a lot of fun. After that, I transitioned to PC. Trying to think here. Once I transitioned to PC, we played a lot of like Slay the Spire, Monster Train, Magic the Gathering online. There was like a desktop application you could download, clean interface. I played Blue Control on Magic. I played a little bit of Hearthstone. I played some Legends of Runeterra. Things like that. Was it Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship Tournament 2014? I can take a look. I remember you were able to like move around with the characters. It was a lot of fun. All right, let me think. Hold on. Do we attack the Rotom? I kill the Rotom. Arceus is able to do 90 damage to us. He uses a full line of Pokemon to fully kill us, and I can still slow build my Charizard. I think we do attack and kill just to lower his damage percentage. And I can still slow build my Charmeleon. Assuming that Moltres doesn't die this one turn, we're good to go. I could have just Inferno Danced, but I think this might be a better play. We don't have a Sabrina in the deck, just remember. Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2004. Oh, 2004? Let me see. Images. No, I don't think it was that one. It was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game where you were able to walk around. You were able to walk around. And I don't remember the game. If someone knows what Yu-Gi-Oh! Game I'm talking about, that'd be crazy. Let me just Google Yu-Gi-Oh! Game Boy Advanced. Yeah, I don't remember. Tag Force. Oh, I think it was the Sacred Cards, maybe. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. Yeah. And you could put in codes from real cards to get them. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah, it was Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. Yeah. It was Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. I remember. Just to go down a little bit of memory lane right here. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh game I'm talking about.
Game Boy Advance. I can't call it a prequel for a bit of memories. It's hard.
Yeah, this was it. This was it.
On, you know, reach up. There are for sure a couple things you want. You get one deck capacity in this game.
That was the game. I don't know when that game came out, but man, I am old. What was my favorite card game to play? Magic the Gathering was probably one of the most fun I've had. Back then when I played Yu-Gi-Oh, like real life Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, I didn't really understand how Pokemon worked. I didn't understand how you even played Pokemon, to be fair. But thanks to TCG Pocket, I was actually able to understand it a lot easier than I thought I would, you know? It's very simple, very easy to understand after I started playing TCG Pocket. Before TCG Pocket came out, I had no clue how to play Pokemon, the card game. Even though I played Pokemon games, like Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Pearl, Diamond, Sun, Moon. I had no idea how to play a card game. Pokemon Arceus, Legends. Hey, there we go. I'm looking for that Charmander. As long as we get one energy here, this is big, because I can Dawn. Nice. Now we can Dawn next turn. Same, this is your first Pokemon TCG game. MTG was fun, but didn't like playing anything other than zombies. Yeah, I just played Blue Magic Control. What is my favorite Pokemon game? I think one of my favorite Pokemon games was Pokemon Coliseum or something. I don't remember the name. Pokemon Coliseum or Pokemon Stadium. I forgot what it was actually called. But you play it on the GameCube. And I was able to transfer Pokemon from my Game Boy Advanced over to that Pokemon game. It was really fun. It was a lot of fun. I think that was like my first 3D Pokemon game I played. Yeah, Pokemon Coliseum or Stadium, whatever was on the GameCube, that was 3D, right? It was fun. When I was a kid, we all collected Pokemon cards, but nobody played the game. True, I had a binder of Pokemon cards, but I never knew how to play it. I literally played Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead. Collecting the Pokemon cards was cool. It was Stadium or Gale of Darkness. I remember Gale of Darkness. Yeah, I don't remember which Pokemon game was my favorite. I'm more of like a Ruby Sapphire kind of guy. GameCube, Pokemon, Gale of Darkness. Like I think the last Pokemon game that I played, oh yeah, Gale of Darkness, that was crazy. I think that's the one. I think the last Pokemon game that I played that I actually had a lot of fun was Pokemon Pearl and Diamond. It was the first Nintendo DS game, and it was the reason why I bought a Nintendo DS. Dude, if you roll 2 heads, come on, man. Thank you. It was the reason why I bought a Nintendo DS. Alright, we're looking for a Moltres. We have 2 Pokemon comms to try and make it happen. I will gladly get rid of a Charmander or Charizard. Come on, Moltres. I need you, buddy. I mean, what do you do? We played our best, right, chat? He rolled heads on Misty, got 1 energy. He's able to do 60 damage next turn. I professored turn 1. into a double Pokemon communication to try and find Moltres, which I have 2 of them. I think I literally did the best I could possibly do. But I can't even blame myself because there's nothing I could have done differently, right? Like, there's nothing I could have done differently. What can I do? What can I do, man? I tried. The only way we would have actually like won this game is if he didn't Misty turn 1 and roll heads. Yeah, Pokemon Platinum, Pearl, Diamond was a lot of fun. I think that was the game you get the badges, right? You get to shine, like use the touch pad and the stylus to like shine your badges after you get them. And then you had the Pokewatch and stuff. So you got the gameplay on the top. You got the Pokewatch down low. So you can see how many steps you're taking, the time it is in real life. So you know that you've spent like 10 hours playing the game. You can switch it to other things as well. Yeah, the Pokemon DS, the first game that came out, that was a lot of fun. That was some good stuff. When did Sun and Moon come out? Diamond was really fun. Your favorite was Sapphire, but that shows your age. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was good times too. Am I playing this on PC? I'm not. I'm using a Samsung tablet. The cool thing about Samsung tablets, not a hashtag ad or sponsorship. You're able to use something on Samsung tablets called Samsung Dex mode. And then Samsung Dex mode transforms like your monitor into like a desktop application kind of thing. No PC needed. So I'm using a Samsung tablet with Samsung Dex, and it's basically making my desktop look like a PC. And then I'm just capturing that monitor with a capture card, which is the Elgato HD60. Alright, so we have options here, chat. I could either A, put down another Charmander and hope he doesn't Sabrina late game, or B, no, I'm gonna go with option B. I'm not putting it down. I'm gonna risk it. So he'd most likely have a Sabrina later in the game versus early in the game. So I'd rather just not put a Pokemon down right now and plan for the future, like 6 turns away from now. Did I buy a Samsung tablet to stream? I did. And I'm not ashamed to admit that, I did. I bought a Samsung tablet just to play Pokemon. Oh. I think I'm gonna Pokécenter Lady this. And I think I double energy an Inferno Dance just so I can present a lethal attack on Darkrai. That kind of sucks, though. I mean, depending if we get Charizard or not will determine if I just keep Inferno Dancing or Heat Blasting, right? No, I haven't tried that just one sock. If I get Charizard here, we Inferno Dance. Dang, they got me. I gotta stick to my word though, right? Like we 100% Inferno Dance, no reason not to, because Charizard could just kill both of them. The only problem is if they Sabrina and get to hit my Charizard first, we lose the game. But if I put down Charmander now to prevent a Sabrina, and they don't Sabrina this turn, then they can Sabrina later and still kill my... I mean... Am I overthinking it right now? All I gotta do is just Inferno Dance enter and we're good to go, right? No Sabrina, no Sabrina, no Sabrina. Because if they Sabrina, when I put down Charmander, they kill it and then Cyrus, and then they win. Yeah, no Sabrina. We gotta hope for no Sabrina. Like I said earlier in the game, they most likely will have a Sabrina later than earlier. So I gotta play off of they most likely won't have it right now. And if they don't have it, we just auto win this game. If they do have it, we lost the game, right? That's how the game goes. Hi, buddy. Hey, Fufu. All right, nice. So it's a good thing we didn't put the Charmander down. So now they have to Team Rocket Grunt or they lose the game. And that's their only win con. So it's going to come down to, do they have Team Rocket Grunt in hand? Definitely not going to put another Pokemon down, that's for sure. How's it going, Jason Johnson? Probably more worth it than a Switch 2. I mean, the Samsung tablet is about the same price as the Switch 2, just for Pokemon. But the reason why we ended up buying a Samsung tablet, here it comes, like I said. Come on, baby. Ah, luck of the draw, man. All right, GG. GG. Not much you can do about that, right? There's a super slim chance we win. And it's called I Need Moltres out of this. And he can't have a Cyrus. And I need to roll 3 heads. We need a lot. We need a lot right now. We need 3 heads here. I don't think 2 gets us there, to be honest. Because I can't even X speed. Unless I top deck an X speed and he doesn't have Cyrus, then I can double X speed and Dawn. Yeah, he does have Cyrus. Yeah, there's not much I could have done there. Now you have your Switch 2 pre-order. Do you feel empty? When did the pre-orders go up? Was it today? I don't think I'm gonna pre-order. I don't think I'm gonna pre-order. I'm gonna wait. Because I don't think there's anything I want to play on it besides the new Mario Kart, if anything. Last night? Dang, last night. Yeah, I don't know. What else is there that's worth it for the Nintendo Switch? Everything is sold out? Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Nothing to Inferno Dance feels bad. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on the Nintendo Switch for now. If they announce Pokemon TCG Pocket for Nintendo Switch as a second exclusive, like you have to buy Nintendo Switch 2 to play it or whatever, or this Nintendo Switch 2 would have better graphics or something like that, right? Then I could hypothetically consider I'm gonna have faith that we find this Charmeleon. Yeah, I'm okay right now, because the most I play is Pokemon TCG Pocket. Alright, we lost the game, I think. He attacks, I die, I put in Charmander, I swap off Charmander for a Moltres that's at 140, he puts energy on Darkrai, 140 goes to 120, I go to Charmeleon, the other Moltres dies, it's game. Yeah, we lost. Dang, imagine if these were rare candies in hand though. Rare candy, Charizard, 4th energy, X speed, go, attack, boom. I think we gotta just close the book on Charizard for now until we wait for the next expansion. Bricking on the stage 1 kind of sucks. I think we just have to wait until the next expansion before we play Charizard again. Alright, I'm gonna do one final game here and we're gonna open up some packs. I got my cat meowing at me. Yeah, my cat is meowing at me. He does not like me right now. So let's do one more game. Let's open up some packs. And then we'll wrap things up and start preparing for the new expansion. We're going to be making deck list ideas. The whole shebang. Yeah, we've seen it, Kaiser. We have a video reacting to it as well. I don't want my hand to be super full because then they're just gonna Mars me, right? They're holding on to 2 Pokemon right now, and the obvious reason why is because they don't want me to Sabrina them until they're ready to start ramping up with Dialga. So if they can put down a basic Pokemon this turn, this would be very good for us. Or if we can find Mars. Ah, Mars would have been so clutch. Man, Mars would have been so good to reduce their hands from their basics. Now they're going to put down their Pokemon because they're ready for Metallic Turbo, which saves them from the Sabrina. It seems like after 1 o'clock, we're getting very unlucky. First with the Charizard, not finding at stage 1, and now with this deck, not finding a basic. We finally found a basic, but you gotta wonder if it's too little too late, right? Potion this. I could technically leaf off of my Darkrai. Or my Giratina. Keep them alive and then still ramp up. Maybe that's better if I leaf. Yeah, I'm gonna leaf. Giratina is the big hitter. Just sucks we don't have our Rocky helmet right now. And then I can don a Dark Energy and start attacking next turn. You wonder which pack is going to drop the rare candy? Isn't it possible that both packs could drop it? Since it's an item card, right? Usually the packs separate the trainers, no? Like one pack will have 3 trainers, the other pack will have the other 3 trainers. I think since it's an item card, rare candy will be in both packs. Question is, which pack is going to have the immersive Lily in it? Oh, Dialga only had cape and Palkia was the helmet? Oh. I mean, that is a Pokemon tool, though, but I guess that does make sense. Alright, well, they Sabrina'd, so my Leaf did nothing, sadly. I mean, I could technically Mars and kill the Dialga. And hope he doesn't have any other basic Pokemon. I don't know what else I can do, right? If I Sabrina, he already has another Arceus, so I kill one, but it doesn't change anything. I do this. He's doing 90 damage. He needs to find a basic Pokemon to put down. And I'm hoping the Mars, taking his 7 cards in hand down to 3, prevents him from putting another basic down. Maybe it helped him, who knows? Usually Arceus players hold on to their basics. But if he fails on finding a basic, we win. Hey, we'll take it. Mars, man. Even with a bad start that we had a horrible start. People are saying Gladion for the second immersive. Alright, let's open up some packs here. By the time the new expansion comes out, I want to be done opening up Shining Revelry. The reason why we're still opening it is because we need 99 Gimme Ghouls. 99 of them. So opening up packs and getting any of these Gimme Ghouls is nice, right? And I'm hoping to get that 99 done before the next expansion. Right now, we are currently at 86. And I can buy 12. I can buy 12 of them. That puts us at 98, which means I need one more. And once you get 99, you get like a special emblem for your profile, so... Moment of truth to see if we can find that last one. Why don't you just trade for them? Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. Opening packs is free as well because we're getting the free packs. But I don't know who's going to want to trade Gimme Ghouls, and I know I'm probably not going to want to trade on day one. Day one, we're going to be opening up 100 packs, and then after we open, we're going to be immediately jumping into crafting decks, playing decks, doing some recording and uploading videos and editing and stuff like that. The last thing on my mind is going to be wanting to trade for a Gimme Ghoul. But we could hopefully find someone to trade, right? We just need one more, technically. When's the next set? Next set is April 30th, so 6 days, Wednesday. very soon. 6 days from now. All right. I think that's it. How to see the secret mission. You can't see it until you complete it. Usually the secret missions you don't get a chance to see until after you've completed them. I just hope you're able to trade these shinies in the future. We have so many. Look at this. 8, 6, 5, 3. Like, I would be... And I only have one single Charmander. Like, how do I have 8 Luxtrios and 6 Beedrills and 5 Lucarios, but I don't have 2 Charmanders? I just want to trade some Pokemon cards. Anyways, we didn't really move up or move down, unfortunately. We started the day at 1550. We ended the day at 1550. We went even on the day. We tried out a couple of decks, though. Meowscarada, Magnezone, Skarmory, Magnezone, Charizard we tried out. We did end it with one single game of Darkrai Giratina, which was a win, so it's 100% win rate on Darkrai Giratina. I don't think I'm going to actually be able to get top 1,000 unless I just play this deck, but I think it might be too little too late. I only have 2 more days realistically to play, which is tomorrow and then Saturday. And I would have to win 40 games in a row, no losing. I think at this point, we just accept that we're going to be Master Ball, unranked, unless I want to go for top 10,000. Yeah, I could do it if I just ultra grind 24/7. But I'm going to be busy tomorrow, sadly. Saturday or Fridays are my busy days. No way they let us trade shinies if they're supposed to be rarer than rainbow full arts. You think I just go Darkrai Giratina? If you can't beat him, might as well join him? True. How long is a game? 5 minutes? It's 5 to 9 minutes. You know, 5 to 9 minutes. Anyways, chat, I thank you guys for hanging out and being here. Much love. Appreciate you guys. I will be on again tomorrow, of course. I have not uploaded any videos in quite a bit because I've been busy this month of April. If anything, even if we don't get top 1,000 this first ranked mode is going to keep coming out every single season, every single pack expansion. I can always try and go for top 1,000 on the next expansion, you know? So we'll try and do that. Yeah, the Master Emblem we earn, it'll last forever. You can put it on your profile. Maybe I'll try on the next expansion. We'll see. I was very busy this month doing a lot of moving and stuff like that. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to work on some stuff offline. And start prepping for the new expansion. Maybe on Saturday I'll do a very long stream, like a 10-hour stream of Pokemon. Just grind ranked mode with Giratina Darkrai, see if we get anywhere. But anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Thank you for all the subs, the followers, etc. I'll be back on again tomorrow. Hopefully around the same time, 8 a.m. EST, maybe earlier. We'll see. Oh, and I think that's it. You guys take care of yourselves. Much love.